My tulips are starting to bloom. I think they turn out so pretty. It is a beautiful day here in Oregon. We got a little bit of breeze coming through, but it's in the 70s today, which for the beginning of April, that's pretty good. So I just wanted to show you guys all my tulips. And those are the purple and white, like cream colored, swirled. They're so pretty. I don't know how they came up, but I didn't plant those and they just happened to come up. So they're beautiful. And it's just Rudy and I hanging out in the yard. I'm just showing you the grass. My husband Sean, he mowed it and got it all looking nice. And it's just so green right now, which once it starts getting hot, it will definitely not be as green. So I figure I'll get it on video and show how green it is. Well, there's little Patty. She's coming out to say hi. She's always got to be talking. She's loves to be on camera. She's so funny. So I just wanted to show you guys just some footage out here. And it's just turning out so beautiful. And my big rose climbing bush, it's just getting so big. Soon it'll have roses all over it, and I'll make sure to get some video of that. Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and welcome. So what I want to do with you guys today is I want to show you guys how I make this fabric box. It's really fun to do. And it's a slow stitch project that is really fun to keep your, you can see the inside of it. You could keep all your, I mean, you could keep ephemera in here. You could keep like junk journal, ephemera. You could keep, some fabric scraps. You can even keep like your buttons in there. You can keep your, there's just so many things you can keep in it. Like your little clip. Oh my goodness, I just threw it across the thing. Just like the little clips and stuff can go in there. Some pencils, pens. You could just stack this all up with all like your scissors, pens, pencils. So many possibilities you could put in here. And when you guys make yours, I'd love to hear in the comments below, like, what did you guys put in yours? And yeah, I'd like to know what you guys use these for. So what I'm going to do today is show you guys how I made fun little, well, I'm going to show you how to do the whole thing, but I got some of the panels finished here that I worked on. And I will show you guys how to make the panels and then how to put them together. So that's the back. And I'll do up close when we're on at the table too. But you can just see. And I want to show you what I used here. I used this fun, of course, my mom sent it to me, and she's a quilter, if you guys follow my channel. And her name's Louise. I don't know if I ever told you guys her name. So Louise, she sent me this, and it's a fun, it is a charm pack. So you get 42 squares, 100% cotton. They're 44 by 45 inches, so they're 5 by 5 is what they are. So it's a charm pack, and they're 5 by 5 inches, and they just have really all kinds of fun fabric in there to play with. So this one is Home by Kathy Schmitz, LLC. So maybe it'll come in better at the. I think it's the window, I think, is shining in here. So those are what we're going to work on today, and we're going to put this all together, and you guys can have your own little box, your fabric box that you can put stuff in. So I'll meet you guys at the table. I want to show you guys my, it's a kitty door hanger that I made. So you hang it on your like doorknob, and I'm using it as a microphone stand. So I have it hanging on my lamp right here that comes out. And so I'm using it as a little microphone stand. I think that's pretty fun. I just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, so I have everything threaded in my needles. Okay, I'm getting that ready. And what I'm using is Sue Spargo, is all these threads right here is what I'm using. And this one is Elganza Pearl number 8. Okay. And then that's the code on it. But it's just Sue Spargo. And I think you get it, I'm sure, at a quilting store and stuff. I don't think you could do it like on Amazon or anything like that. So it'd probably be like at a quilting store, is my guess. I got them sent for my mom. So not sure. I can ask her though. If you guys are curious, just ask me in the comments, and then I can make sure to ask her and see like if she got it from a quilting store or not. I'm sure she did. Okay, so I have those all threaded, and it's in a chenille needles. I like the little ones with the big eye. This is what we're making. Okay, I'll put that to the side here. And these are the panels. I'll show you guys up close so you can see them. That one. And I just love this pack. The little charm pack is so much fun. What it is. Okay, we'll put that to the side. And then this is the charm pack. You can see better here. The window was glaring on it, so you couldn't really see. But that's what it is. There's the back, measurements. Okay. And this is the panels that we're going to do to put it together. So I'll tell you the measurements of that is the outside fabric that you're going to use is going to be, or the inside, I guess. It's the inside on here. 6 by 6. So 6 inches by 6 inches. Then I grabbed one of the charm pack pieces too, and those are 5 by 5. And then what goes in the middle is a piece of batting. So 4 by 4. Batting or wadding, depending on from where you're from. And that just goes right there. Top. And you just kind of, feel around, see if you got like a 1/2 inch on each side, pretty much what I did. Okay. Now we're just going to finger press everything down and start stitching. As easy as that. So you just take what I did. It doesn't really matter however you want to do it, but if you want these, like if you wanted this one folded over and then this one folded over and then that one folded down first. So just think about that if you want it like that. But I just kind of just went with, you could see mine are all different. So, whoops, I mean to bump you guys. So it doesn't matter, however you guys want to fold them down and start sewing. So what I do is I'm going, now it depends if you want raw edges. So I did raw edges on this one where I just folded over once and started stitching. Okay. Now on these, I made it so they're not raw edges. I flipped them over twice. I'll show you. So I just lined it up, flipped it over. That. 3/4 of an inch. No, a 1/2 inch. Sorry. I'd fold over about, give or take, 1/2 inch, just depending. Okay, and then you take the next one and fold it over again. You're hiding all your little raw edges here. Okay, so you just pop it like that. Flip it over. And you can take your little clips here. Keep it in place. Like that. And then now, like I was saying, if you want to fold them where I kind of did on this one too, where I folded this one down first, then I went down here and folded this one down, then I folded the sides over like that. So then they're all the same. So like I did this one, so we can go to this side, do the same thing. And then this fold over part is up to you guys, however much you want to fold it over. Okay. Just depends. But what I like to do is after I fold it, I want to see if it is this pretty much the same size as the other ones. Because sometimes you fold over a little more, than the other. like this. And we can line it up. Yeah, I folded this one over too much. So I'll have to unfold it a little bit. There we go. That's better. And they don't have to be perfect by any means. Okay, so we got that one folded. And now we're going to take this one. And then if you have any like really frayed edges here, pop those off of there. I'm just going to do the same thing. Then I'm going to go ahead and just check. So that looks pretty good to me. Okay. And it's just the fiddly part where you have to get it all lined up and however you want to do it, you know. Okay. And I got my thread and needle. I made sure to clip all the corners just because it'll make it easier. So I'm just going to start in the corner here. Now it's just popping up just like that. I like making just a little X here to hold this corner down. So I'm grabbing this part over here. Bad thing about the clips is you keep getting caught around them, but that's okay. And then you just cross over like that. So that's kind of what I did on all of them. It's just a little X in the corner. But you could do whatever you want. Okay, and then I'm just going to whip stitch all around it. So I'll show you guys, and then I will continue here. So I'm just popping it up and just oh. And you guys can use whatever thread you want to use for sure. Any kind of embroidery thread works. I would use maybe two, three strands, whichever. And so just for decorative reasons, I was going shorter and longer. Just by a little bit. Like this one's longer, that one's a little shorter. Each stitch, longer, shorter, longer, just like that. Just alternating them, just for fun. And then sometimes, I'd forget and then do two the same, but it doesn't matter. Slow stitch is just about the process of doing it. It's not about perfection. If you make a wonky little fabric box, then so be it. Just embrace it because that's just the way it was supposed to be. It's all about really just sitting, relaxing, and slow stitching. You don't need to think too much about it. And if you're thinking too hard about it, then it is not slow stitching anymore. And then it's just a pain in the butt, in my opinion. So just make it fun, make it loose, make it carefree, and you'll see that it'll turn out amazing. All the little character flaws and, character flaws, quote unquote, that you would see, it's not about that. It really isn't. So just take your thread and needle and just work your way all the way around. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just keep making sure that that's in like that. And I just do the X in the corner and then all the way around it. And then I'll meet up with you guys. So I'm all done with this one. Really fun. Now you need to decide how you want them. Like, do you want all of them inside like this with the fabric on the inside and or the other fabric on the outside? Some this way, maybe the other one's this way. However you want to do it, just decide which one you want to be the bottom. And what I'm going to do, I want to face the whole little charm pack outwards. So I want it all facing out. Okay. And let's see. So which one do I want to be the bottom? Doesn't really matter. We could just make this one the bottom. Okay. So that's the charm pack. I want it to face out. So find your bottom piece. Now what you're going to do is take a side piece here. And what we're going to do is stitch it together like this. And then we're going to stitch all the side pieces on first. Because that's just the easiest way to do it. So I want this on the inside and I want the charm on the outside. Okay. So I'm going to place them together just like that. And then I'm going to take I'm using the Sue Spargo. I changed color. This color. The Organza Pearl number 8 is what it is. So I got that one. I'm just going to here. I'm going to just whip stitch it all the way down here. I'm going to make sure I want this placing up like that when it's all done. So we're going to go like that. Go ahead and start at the end here. Whip stitch. Take it. Easy as that. Grabbing just the edge of it right here. Stitch it all the way down. You don't need to go really deep. You don't need to put your needle like that. I'm just catching the edge. Just like about that. Edge. You don't want to go too deep because when you try to open it back up, it won't open up right. You're just hinging it is what we're doing. We're just gonna through just a little bit right there. Okay, so I will meet up with you when I'm all done with this one, and I'll show you how to do the rest. Okay, so I went ahead and went all the way down. See, then it just opens up like that. Okay, and I still have thread left, so what I'm going to do is go and do the next one. So I want this part to face out, not one to go on the inside, so we're going to go like this. Okay, and I'm only going across the bottom here. I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to continue doing a whip stitch all the way around, or all the way to the end of it here. All right, so I finished this one, and you can see that it's just off just a little bit right here, about a quarter of an inch or so, but that's okay. We're going to work with that. All right, so we got those two, just like that, and we're going to do the same thing all the way around here. It's going to be the inside, and that's the outside. Down, and do the same thing. So I'm getting this done right now. I'm just going to do the last stitch or so on it, and then I'm going to show you guys how to stitch up the sides, and then it's finished. This is just a really fun project you can do on your lap, you know, watching your favorite show, or just sitting somewhere comfy and maybe out in your garden and just doing some stitching. Okay, so we got them all like that. All the panels just sewn to the bottom. And now you're going to take your side panels and you're just going to put them together just like this. Pretty much the same concept here. You're just going to stitch it up the side. So just line it up. And if you want, you could take a little clip, you know, like if you line it up this, see how it lines up. And like I said, if it's a little off, that's, you know, it's a little character. We're going to call it our whimsical little fabric box here. There we go. You can just clip it into place if you're worried about it shifting or anything. And we're just going to do the same thing. Whip stitch all the way around it. Okay, so I got this one stitched all the way on the side here, so you can see it standing up there. And I was thinking, because I had some leftover thread at the top, wouldn't it be fun to take a little charm, art on the other side. So I was thinking this elephant would be really cute. Have a little charm hanging off the side here. So you could do all kinds of fun things like that. Just make this your own. How cute is that? So now we got a cute little charm hanging on the side. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just going to go keep going. I'm going to grab the next one, line them up. And if they are a little uneven, I would suggest to just kind of tug and just maneuver around and see, like you can move it a little bit up here like that, and then stretch this one out a little bit, and just pop it together in it, and start stitching. I'm going to do that to all the sides, and I'll come back and we'll talk about it. All right, so I got it all done right around each side. It turned out really cute. Charm in the bottom. Did a whip stitch to sew it all together, and then I added some fabric scraps. I mean, what a great little pouch for some fabric scraps. So there we go. We got that one. And I wanted to show you guys that the 5-inch panel, like say the charm pack, those are the ones I did on this one on the front. So your 5-inch one, if you want to do any kind of decoration or some slow stitch or anything like that on it, I would suggest to go ahead and do it on the 5-inch one first, you know, before you put the batting and the back part, the bigger 6-inch part and all that stuff. Just sit and do some slow stitch on it first. Or what I did on this one, and this is really fun. So I just took one of, it was jeans. So I did the 5-inch for the jean part. And all I did, so say this is my jean part. I just went like this, turned it on the wrong side. I took a magnet. So I got these little pretty powerful magnets here, and I'll make sure to link it down below in my Amazon links. But if I do forget, just remind me and I will do it. But these are really pretty powerful little magnets. So I took one, and I took some of my E6000. Let me grab it real quick. I'll just show you guys, because this is pretty good glue when you're gluing down like metal stuff to like fabric or, you know, things like that. But it's E6000, and it's just Fabrifuse. I just get this down at my local store, but I can look on Amazon and see if they have a tube like this. I'm not quite sure. I'll look for you guys. But so I just take it and do a dab of glue, and I glue the magnet down. Then I do my layering, you know, the way we did everything. Okay, so then you have your little magnet. So I have a magnet right here. And I went ahead and made these cute little flowers, which I have a tutorial on how to make these, and I'll link it at the end screen so you guys can come check them out. They're really easy and super fun to make, and they're great for slow stitching projects. But so what I did is I made the flower, and then I put a piece of just jean on the back, but I put a magnet. I glued a magnet. You can see here. I glued it to the jean part like that. And now you can take it and magnetize it to your little pocket, little pouch here. How fun is that? So you could just pop those on, and you got to line them up just right to get it on there and stuff. But I just thought I'd show you guys that. I thought that was a fun little thing to do. So that's how I did that. But come check out how to make these flowers. They're really fun. Make sure to post that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.